This is your Daily Dose with Dr. D. Here's Dr. Daniela Schreier.
Hi and welcome to Get Your Daily Dose. We are still talking about burnout and antidotes to burnout today. Last time I gave you a couple of hints. Number one, you need to reduce your workload. No choice. Number two, you need to take a sabbatical, ASAP, time off, 2 to 6 weeks. Number three, you need to be less perfectionistic. And number four, remember, I did ask you to live healthier, meaning to exercise in the form of walking or jogging. So now today, let me tell you, there's another asset that you haven't tapped potentially because you were working so much 24/7. And even so, work might have given you in the past the feeling of being powerful, successful, and having a lot of money, or at least enough to pay your bills. It didn't so lately, because otherwise you wouldn't watch this podcast with me, right? You all have human relationships. Potentially they suffered while you were working too much. So give some time to your old friends. Call them up, meet them for dinner, for lunch. Make acquaintances. You might just know your neighbors from seeing them around. Go and have a coffee. The important thing is you cannot talk about work, okay? We have to agree on that. Next thing, it's really important for you to develop interests outside of work. And I know sometimes that's really hard because you were so much into it, you were reading always the literature, what's important, what is new in your sector, maybe you talk about research, or you're just too tired to do anything else. But just go back into your childhood. There was something there that you really loved doing. Maybe just playing ball, basketball, so go out and do it. Maybe you were a little writer or a craftswoman or man. Go back and do that, something that involves you. And while you do that, the last point for this video podcast is time for yourself. Okay? In Italy, we have the expression il dolce far niente. It's the sweetness of doing nothing. In America, in our fast-paced business culture, this is really difficult to do because we're looking on the outside and people moving and everything is kind of moving on. So we are afraid just to be still for a moment. But that's exactly my prescription for you. Just be still for a moment in time. If that's really hard, at least make yourself comfortable and listen to an audiobook or just listen to some relaxing music. You know, if you need to read, absolutely do it, even so that's not total relaxation. So you got it. Take time out for yourself. Reinvent yourself, finding hobbies that have nothing to do with your work. And bank on your biggest asset, your human relationships. Thanks for watching today and be back with me soon. Bye now. Take care.
This has been your Daily Dose with Dr. D. For more, go to drdaniela.com. That's drdaniela.com.